you'd like to use a stick for your start of your check-in, you can do that. Greater. Yeah, and we just want to find ways to bring ourselves into our bodies. So whatever devices that you might have, techniques that you want to use to incorporate with what we're going to do, you're welcome to do that. This is just preparation. You can keep your eyes open, or if you want to close them, you're welcome to do that as well. Part of our preparation is awareness. That begins by slowing ourselves down, even as the day is starting. We tend to start revving up. That revving up can take us out of our element. So we just want to draw ourselves back. Just kind of set the stage for how the rest of the day will go. Releasing ourselves of tension, bringing a relaxation to our bodies, to our thinking, to our emotions. Not denying them, but just not giving them too much power, too much attention, because they will fade away. So as that tension is released, you might feel yourself becoming a little lighter, a little looser, maybe feeling more space, a little more free. We want to adopt that as a new normal. Not just something we experience in these moments where we pay attention now, but something that we can bring into ourselves as a way of living. Just continually reminding ourselves that we can do this at the drop of a hat at any point in time during the day. Doesn't even have to last as long as the time that we've spent right now. Sometimes all we need is that reminder. Just take a few more moments here. And if your eyes are closed, you can open them. In the space that you have, we're just going to walk forward and backward. And just feeling our feet on the floor. Feeling heel to toe contact as we walk forward. Feeling toe to heel as we walk backward. Slowly bringing ourselves from a position of stationary standing into movement. And then as you're ready, we're going to coordinate our upper body with our foot contact. So whenever I step with my right foot, I'm going to twist in that direction. Whenever I step with my left foot, I'm going to twist in that direction, moving both forward and backward. Finish whatever direction you're moving in. And then we'll switch from keeping our arms at shoulder height. We're going to U-swing in the same direction as the step. So I'm swinging in the plane of just in front of my body, reaching up to the ceiling on each side with the step of the foot that I'm taking. Right with right, left with left. And finish whatever direction you're moving in, and then we'll transition to a side lean. Arms overhead, and again, leaning right to the right with the right step, left with the left step, moving both forward and backward. Coordinating your breathing with your movement. Finishing whatever direction you're in. We're going to go back to the twist, but we're going to transition to go opposite of the step we're taking. So when I step with my left foot, I'm going to twist to the right, step with the right foot, twist to the left. Same concept, just changing the direction of that rotation. Still feeling our feet making contact with the floor. Finish whatever direction you're moving in, and now we'll transition to the U swing. Same concept, opposite of the step that you're taking. And as you finish the direction you're moving in now, we'll transition to side lean. Again, opposite of the step that you're taking. Trying to incorporate the body as much as we can, not just arm swing, but leaning with our body. And finish your direction. You can shake that out. Grab a drink if you need it real quick. We're going to use some handheld weights to start. So you can grab those, probably on the lighter side. Get this organized here. So we're going to start with a split squat. So again, we want to be in this position here. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop my back knee down and come back up. All right. So you can keep your feet a little wider if you need more stable base. If you want a balance challenge, you can bring your feet more narrow. And then we'll use a single weight whatever leg is forward, and let's start with the left leg forward. We're going to press forward with the opposite hand every time we come into the up position. So we'll drop down, we'll come up, and then we'll press forward. All right. So we're going to try and drop that back knee down as far as we can. So left leg forward, right leg back. Weight is in the right hand. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. Halfway. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So we'll switch the leg position, change the arms, and we'll repeat that same movement. Again, all you have to do is decide how low is for you, and then try to get full extension without too much of that shrugginess in the shoulders as you press forward. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. So as you drop that knee down, you're going to feel a lot of flexion in that back foot as well, depending on the shoe type you have on. So we want to be able to feel that as well. Allow that foot to flex and extend. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. So back to right leg forward. And we're going to switch the arm as well. So the right and left arm and leg are going to move together. It's going to look the same. Every time I come up, I'm pressing forward. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Again, you can have a wide base of support, or you can keep your feet narrow like you're on a tightrope, depending on how much of a balance challenge you want for yourself. Coordinate your breath as you move. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Switching the legs and switching the arms. Left leg forward. Right arm moving. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Grab a drink if you need it. We'll keep that left leg forward. We'll put the weight in the right hand. Instead of pressing forward this time, I'm going to press and reach across. Okay, so I'm bringing rotation into my body. So as I come up, I'm pressing across my body, keeping my arm at the level of my shoulders. Okay, so left leg forward, weight in right hand. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. Far down as you can, bringing it across as much as you can, and then down again. Creating as much rotation as you can tolerate when you come up. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Switching the foot position and switching the hand. Same concept. Right leg is forward. Left arm is pressing. Start in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And try to keep that spine well aligned. We're not leaning forward, especially as we drop that knee down. Keeping it nice and straight. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. We'll keep the right leg forward. We'll move the weight into the right hand. Same concept. When I come up, I'm reaching across my body. Again, we want to try and drop that back knee down as far as we can each time. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Draw those shoulders down. Try not to let them shrug as you reach across. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switching the leg position and switching the arms. Start in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grab a drink and catch your breath. We'll pick it up with the bowler's lunge. So we're going to lunge. I'm going to coordinate my press with my swing leg. So when I swing the leg, I'm going to press forward with the same arm. Okay. So we'll have one weight in each hand and we'll alternate legs this time. So right arm with right leg swing, left arm with left leg swing. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. So make it a good quality lunge, even though we're pressing forward. Keeping that weight on the leg that stays underneath you, trying to touch lightly with the swing leg. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. So now we'll change it. So whenever I swing with the right leg, I'll press with the left arm and then with the opposite arm and leg as well. We'll start in 5 seconds. Pick your leg and go with the opposite arm. In 2, 1, here we go. Inhale and exhale. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Crossover lunges next. Anytime we cross over with the right leg, we're pressing with the left arm or right arm. When we cross with the left leg, we're pressing with the left arm. Starting in 10 seconds, pick the leg and arm you're going to start with and then go from there. In 5, 2, 1, here we go. Right arm with right leg, left arm with left leg, making sure we're doing a good lunge as we press forward, dropping our hips. The weight predominantly goes on the leg that crosses over. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Now opposite arm with the leg. When I cross over with my right, I'm working my left arm, and then right arm with left leg. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Watch the shoulders. Get the body upright. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Grab a drink. We'll resume with a lateral lunge. And we'll coordinate the same side arm with the leg. So when I lunge to the right, I'll press with my right arm. When I lunge to the left, pressing with my left arm. Again, you pick the weight you choose based on how much effort you want to expend. You can do it with no weight if you need to. You know yourself best. We'll start in 10 seconds. Pick your direction and then work from there. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Left arm with left leg, right arm with right leg. Fifteen more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Now opposite arm with the leg that's lunging. Left with right, right with left. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Forward lunge is next in this group. Whenever I lunge forward with the right leg, I'm pressing with the right arm and then left with left. We'll start in 10 seconds. Pick your arm leg combination and then alternate from there. Starting in 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Last movement in this group with the forward lunge. When we lunge with the right leg, pressing with the left arm and vice versa. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Grab a drink, catch your breath. Weights off to the side. We'll grab our sticks next. So we're going to do some movements in a stride position. So again, the stride is 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So I can keep it short like this. I can go longer like this, but I want both heels down. And then I can be wide if I need more support. If I want to challenge my balance, then I go narrow. Okay. So one of those positions that work for you. And then we'll do some work above the belly button as well, starting with the twist. So we'll keep the stick at shoulder height. We're going to rotate right to left in that stride position. So pick the forward foot and the backward foot. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Spine is long and straight. We're using our eyes. We're trying to look from one side to the other to get our head and our body to turn. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Switching the leg position, we'll repeat the same thing from the belly button up. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Keep the body straight and long. Try not to lean forward. Keep it as vertical as you can. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Side lean is next. Same concept with the feet. The stick will remain overhead and we want to lean with our body, not so much of this. We want to keep the arms in the same position and try to lean with our body. So start conservative with the lean and then work it out from there. Okay? Pick your foot position. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. Pretty tough one. Hang in there. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Switching the feet. Same movement from the belly button up. We'll start in 5 seconds again. In 2, 1. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Coordinate your breath with your movement. Be deliberate with both the inhale and the exhale. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. Twist and cross up is next. So the center of the stick always stays at about the level of the heart or the collarbone. When I turn to my right, my left arm swings up. Turn to my left, my right arm swings up, but trying to keep the center of that stick at this height the entire time. Okay? Pick your foot position. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. So we still are twisting, so we want to use our eyes to get our head and then our body to turn. So by looking in the direction we want to twist, that'll encourage our body to go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose, switch it out. Changing the foot position. Upper body stays the same. We'll begin in 5 seconds. Pick your direction. In 2, 1, here we go. Readjust your feet as you need to, depending on how much of a balance challenge you want for yourself, or depending on how much fatigue is impacting that balance. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. U-swing is next. So it's this movement, keeping it in front of the body. Same foot position as we've been using the last 2 times. So pick your foot position. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Again, we don't want to lean too much into this. We still want to stay tall. Realize you've got to contend with that front leg. So just find that sweet spot where you can stay tall and avoid bumping your leg with your stick. Reaching up as high as you can in both directions. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it loose. We're just going to switch up the foot position and then resume the U swing. We'll start in 5 seconds again. In 2, 1, here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shaking it loose. Twisting cross down is next. So again, the center of the stick stays at heart or collarbone height. As I swing to my right, my left arm comes underneath. As I swing to my left, my right arm comes underneath. But we're trying to keep that stick, no matter where I'm at the same height. Okay? So the stick isn't getting into this position, it's staying up here. Okay, find that stride position. We'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Keep that stick up. Left arm under when you go right, right arm under when you go left. And still breathing. Focus, but not to the point where you're holding your breath. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Change the foot position. Same thing from the belly button up. Start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Continuous breathing. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Last one in this group. You can decide how wide you want your hands to be. What we're going to do is we're going to raise our arms up over our head, and then we're just going to try and extend through our upper part of our back, not in the lower part. So I'm not arching my lower back. I'm trying to extend a little further in this section, that middle part of the spine. Okay, so once you get the stick into the up position, then extend through your upper spine, then come back into neutral, drop your stick down, and then repeat from there. Okay, we'll start in 5 seconds. Find your foot position. In 2, 1, and here we go. Be intentional, be deliberate. Feel that extension through your spine. Don't have to rush through this. It's more a matter of feeling. Using that leverage with the stick in your arms to help expand, lengthen, and extend through the middle part of the spine. So take advantage of that stick to help you feel that. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll switch feet and we'll repeat that one last time, starting in 10 seconds. In 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Again, we're not shrugging the stick up. We're keeping the shoulders in the same position, just raising the stick up, and then trying to expand or extend the spine with the arms raised. Very subtle movement. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Grab a drink, place your stick off to the side. Going back to a single weight held in the hand. Back to the split squat position. We're not going to go as deep this time. Okay, so I'm not going to drop my knee all the way down. It's just going to be just a gentle pulse and then up. Every time I come up, I'm going to raise my arms overhead. So instead of pressing forward, I'm going up overhead. So we'll start with the right leg forward and the weight in the right hand. We'll do that gentle pulse with overhead press. Okay, starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. Gentle pulse down, come up and overhead press. And then you can go at a pace that works for you from there. 10 more seconds. 2, 1. Switching feet and arms. Left leg forward, left arm doing the overhead press. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Pulse down, up with overhead press. You decide how deep is, but we're not taking the knee all the way to the floor. Again, your feet can be wider or narrower, depending on how much of a balance challenge you're looking for. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switch the legs, but keep the weight in the left arm or left hand. And we'll repeat that same movement once again. Just coordinating opposite arm and leg, starting in 5 seconds. Right leg forward, left arm moving. 2, 1. Here we go. Smooth, smooth, smooth. No matter what your pace. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switching the legs, switching the arm that's moving. Start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Gentle pulse, press overhead. We're not shrugging the weight up. We're pressing up, keeping those shoulders drawn down. Five seconds left. 2, 1. Shake it loose. Get a drink if you need it real quick. Keeping the weight in the right hand, the right leg will be forward. This time I'm going to press up and across at a diagonal. So I'm creating a little rotation through my body. Everything else looks the same and feels the same. It's just a gentle pulse, but instead of going straight up, I'm coming across my body. Okay, starting in 5 seconds. Right leg and right arm. 2, 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switching the legs and the arms. Starting in 10 seconds. In 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it as deep as you want, but we're just kind of pulsing it, but full extension at the top. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the legs the same, left leg forward. We're switching the weight into the right hand and repeating the same movement. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Five more seconds. 2, 1. Switching the arm and the leg. Same thing, up and across. Starting in 5 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Get a drink, catch your breath. Back to that little curtsy or bowler's step. So we're not lunging. It's just going to be a gentle swing behind. So I'm going to swing behind. When I come up, I press up. Swing behind, come up, and press up. We're not going to do a full lunge like we did the first time around. It's just a gentle swing behind. So do right with right, starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switching the arms. Connecting the leg swing with this left arm. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Five more seconds. 2, 1. Shake it loose. Keep the weight in the left hand, or we're going to swing with the right leg. So gentle swing of the right leg, pressing up with the left hand. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switching the hand, coordinating it with the opposite leg swing. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Weights down. Grab a drink if you need it. Grabbing our sticks. Standing tall, taking a uncomfortably wide grip. Keeping good 3 points of contact, we're going to bring the stick up, and without altering our back position, we're just going to bring those arms back as far as we comfortably want or can. Again, the chin is drawn in. I'm not reaching forward in order to have that feeling of reaching back. Keep that chin in. Still able to breathe here. And then forward and down. You can keep the hands there, or if you want a more extreme stretch, bring the hands in just a smidge, and then repeat again. Everything's the same unless we adjusted the hand position. Able to breathe here, and then up and forward. Holding the stick in the center with one hand, we're just going to rotate. So I'm keeping my elbow close at 90 degrees and just rotating with the forearm. Again, thinking about 3 points of contact, standing tall. My feet are well anchored into the floor. One more turn in each direction, and then we'll switch to the other hand. One more turn in each direction. Grabbing the sticks at its ends again. We're going to just make a big circular pattern over our heads, swinging that stick around as far as we can. When we made a full circle, then we're just going to reverse the direction until we complete that whole circle, and we'll repeat going back and forth. Again, just keeping the body tall right now. We'll do one more rotation, and then we'll incorporate full body engagement. So I'm going to swing my body with the stick as it comes around. When you make that full circle, then repeat by reversing direction. One more time in each direction. With the stick in the right hand, I'm going to have it right to my side for balance. With my right leg, I'm going to swing gently forward and backward. Two more swings. Bring that stick in front, holding it with both hands. With the same right leg, we're going to swing right and left. Again, you want the stick and your spine to be parallel with one another. We're not doing anything with the upper body. One more swing in each direction. Take the stick in your left hand, bring it out to the side. With the left leg, we're going to swing forward and backward. Two more swings. Bring that stick in front, holding with two hands, swinging the leg now side to side. Two more swings. Both feet down. Grab the stick wherever you prefer it. Reach up with a big inhale. And as you exhale, bring it down in front. When it's down, your breath should be done, and we will also be